Joe Biden reassured Asia-Pacific economies of American commitment at a summit in San Francisco. The U.S. president said that his talks with Chinese leader Xi Jinping would provide stability for the region and the whole world. The summit opened with a sense of relief after Biden and Xi met for the first time in a year and emerged pledging to avoid the kind of dangerous rift that could upend the world economy. They agreed to restore military-to-military links, and Xi promised to crack down on production of the ingredients in China for the drug fentanyl flooding into the United States. The U.S. president told the APEC summit that Washington was committed to the region despite Beijing's effort to expand its influence in the region. Biden said that Xi had asked him on as to why the U.S. is so engaged in the Pacific.
The United States is a Pacific power. I had that brief discussion yesterday with President Xi. He asked he had asked me before, I reminded him, why we were so engaged in the Pacific. It's because we're a Pacific nation. And because of us, there's been peace and security in the region, allowing you to grow. He didn't disagree. By the way, it was a very good, straightforward meeting.
Biden, however, said that the U.S. and China were now committed to diplomacy and avoid surprises or bad misunderstandings. Now, remember, the United States and China have one of the world's most important and complex bilateral relationships. And since 1949, the countries have experienced periods of both tension and cooperation over issues including Taiwan, South China Sea, and climate change. Biden, for his part, said that despite his talks with Xi, he still considers the communist leader a dictator, a remark that drew fire from the Chinese government. Xi, however, received a warm reception at dinner in San Francisco on Wednesday, where hundreds of U.S. business leaders rose to their feet and clapped as he entered and gave him several rounds of applause. The Chinese leader hinted at the dinner that he may deploy a form of soft, even cuddly power to improve ties with the United States. The U.S. will soon be without any of the popular big bears after 3 were sent back from Washington this year. And she said that China was considering a new batch of envoys of friendship between the Chinese and American people.
我听说很多美国民众，特别是孩子们，依依不舍，专门到动物园去送行。我还了解到，圣达哥动物园和加州人民热切期盼大熊猫能重返加州。大熊猫是中美人民的友谊使者，我们愿意继续同美国开展大熊猫保护合作，努力满足加州人民的愿望，增进两国人民的。
And finally, some visuals making a buzz. After their meeting, Biden and Xi chatted about their presidential cars. The U.S. president dubbed his Chinese counterpart's vehicle beautiful before saying it is like a Cadillac.
They're called beasts.